Northern Illinois representing the MAC West for the 8th time. That is a league record. Buffalo just its second title game appearance, coming off a win at Bowling Green 7 days ago. NIU coming in on a 2-game losing streak. They've been off for 10 days. So Buffalo won the toss. They deferred. Otis Kokosoulis making the catch in the end zone. And we're going to bring out Marcus Childers, the quarterback for the Northern Illinois Huskies. Redshirt sophomore out of Adairsville, Georgia, majoring in kinesiology. He has taken every snap this year. He's a dual threat quarterback. He likes contact, Dano. They need him to play well here tonight.
And I expect them to run him early, get him into the flow of the game. But the biggest thing for him tonight, be decisive, whether it's in the run game or the pass game.
Trying to get him into a relaxed state early. So the Huskies start from the 25-yard line. And they're going to pass on first down. And it's complete. Caught at the 30, turning it upfield. That is Mitchell Brinkman, the tight end. Only his 4th game this year. He's been hampered by a foot injury. They've had a lot of injuries at tight end. That's a big first play. They said they wanted to get him touches early, and they have. And Jordan Nettles checks in. Another guy they want to get involved in the offense early in this football game. The 3rd-string running back. And he carries for 6 yards. Redshirt freshman averaging only 5 carries per game, but they like his speed. They think that could be an impact tonight.
That's the big reason for Nettles, is they want to generate some explosive plays for this offense.
So a good start here in the opening series for an offense that has struggled at times. And there have been a lot of drops, too, for the receiving corps for Northern Illinois. And here's the junior Spencer Tears not being able to help out his quarterback second down.
When you got a young quarterback that has had moments of struggle, the worst thing you can do is drop the ball for him. That's going to be a huge storyline tonight for these NIU receivers. Make the catch.
The passing game has been underwhelming, to say the least. Here's Nettles again on the toss. The Buffalo defense ready this time. There's Khalil Hodge, number 4. We're going to talk a lot about him. Buffalo's best defensive player since another Khalil Mack. And now it's going to be 3rd down and long for NIU.
A great play by Hodge and James Patterson, the nickel, stringing the play out. This is not where you want to be early on if you're Northern Illinois. I got to imagine that they're going to find a way to get Juwan Wesley one-on-one in coverage, see if he can win an opportunity ball.
He's 36% on 3rd down this year. There's a nice pass and catch. Caught by Dennis Robinson, the tallest receiver on that Northern Illinois roster. He's 6'5", hauls it in along the sideline, right in front of Tatum Slack. That's a guy in the Buffalo defense, Dan, that they think they can pick on.
Well, he's only 5'9", and Robinson is a 6'5" receiver, but I love that Childers right now starts this game 2 for 2, an easy completion on first down, then a huge 3rd down throw.
Going to run it again. This time it's Trey Harbison. He gets his first touch, the big Virginia transfer, brought down by Hodge again. Harbison, the 3rd leading rusher in the MAC. Coming into the game just 50 yards shy of 1,000 on the year. No doubt about it, because of the passing game and the deficiencies they have there, they need to run effectively tonight. 2nd down and 9, empty backfield, and this is what Childers can do. He'll run the football, and he runs it well. Gets inside the 45-yard line, down to the 44. That's a pickup of 5, so this will be a more manageable 3rd down for the Huskies.
Yeah, this is really what we know is a run-pass option. Childers is going to throw, he has the opportunity to throw a hitch to the field, a little 5-yard route. If he doesn't like it, he's just running quarterback power following his guard. This is something he's incredibly comfortable with, and it gets them into this 3rd and 4, much more manageable for this offense.
Opening series, 8th play of the drive. Childers looking downfield. Nice completion, first down, but the ball is out. The ball is out, and it is recovered by Buffalo. Juwan Wesley fumbled, and Khalil Hodge comes up with the loose football.
Nice job by Childers moving. Wesley with the catch, but you got to secure it. A great play by Buffalo on defense, forcing that turnover, punching out, and then they're all-world tackler Khalil Hodge there for the recovery. A nice play by Brandon Williams, the safety, to punch that ball out.
The ruling on the field of fumble recovered by the defense is under review.
And this play is under review. I think the question is, was it a completion? Was it a completed catch? Our replay official is Nick Baniel. They're looking at it. We'll have the answer when we come back.
Do your thing.
They had turned it over. And now Matt Ferentz comes on to punt for NIU, trying to pin Buffalo deep for their first series of this football game. KJ Osborne is back there. Won't be able to touch it. It's down at the 6-yard line. 39-yard punt for Matt Ferentz. We talked about Tyree Jackson, Dan, at the top of the broadcast. The MAC Offensive Player of the Year. A 6'7", 245-pound gunslinger. And you talk about the quarterbacks out there that are his stature. Osweiler, the tallest current quarterback in the NFL. He's 6'7". Flacco, Newton, and Schaub equal his weight. You compared him to Josh Freeman, but there really is nobody around right now like Tyree Jackson.
He's a special, special talent.
And he'll throw on first down, and he's going to go to his go-to guy, Anthony Johnson, the senior. And the third leading receiver in the MAC picks up a dozen on first down.
I expect Buffalo to come out aggressive on offense, especially throwing the ball. Let's find out if Northern Illinois' corners can cover your big-time receivers. And their offensive coordinator, Andy Kolodnicki, kind of said that. We want to see if they can come cover us.
This team's got good wins this year, including at Rutgers against a good Temple team. Went 7-1 in the MAC this year. Play fake. Jackson showing off that big arm. He overshoots his intended receiver, Anthony Johnson. All right, Dan, let's look at your impact players.
Well, for Buffalo on offense, it's a tight end, Tyler Mabry, who is so impactful in their both run and pass game. And then right tackle Owasika. Listen, Northern Illinois can rush the passer. He's got to have a great game tonight, pass protection. On defense, Northern Illinois, Sutton Smith, 4th in the country in sacks, continue to beat double teams. And then their defensive back, Embry, who's an underrated, underappreciated corner. He's going to get tested a lot tonight. Got to be great in man coverage.
Embry, a native of Detroit. A lot of Detroit natives in this MAC championship game tonight. First carry for Jared Patterson, and it's a good one. Bursts through a hole in the middle, picks up 16 yards. The MAC Freshman of the Year, making an impact on the opening series.
Well, he's not huge in size, but strong in the lower half. Being able to break arm tackles, he's such a huge impact for this offense as being a true freshman.
One of the 5 running backs in their stable. Kevin Marks is the other one that gets the lion's share of the carries. They're both freshmen. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Moving out to his right, throwing deep downfield for Johnson, who's open, but the pass is out of bounds. He just ran out of real estate. Jackson, a little smile on his face. He knows that should have been a big play.
Yeah, probably a little bit of nerves. I mean, this is where he's at his best. Sometimes not at his worst as well. But his ability to get outside, and listen, he's not going to miss Anthony Johnson much when that opportunity presents itself.
That's been a great connection throughout the season. You talked about it. The coaches say he handles chaos very well, but maybe a little jittery there.
Yeah, well, he gets outside the pocket and he always wants to hit a home run. And sometimes it's just continue to complete the football.
Going through his progressions, comes back to his running back. Patterson again. Great move after the catch. Gets to midfield into the 49 of NIU. That's a gain of 17 for Patterson.
One of the things I love about Patterson's game is he's got that ta-ta, that make you miss. When you get the ball in his hands in the open field, he's not going to get tackled by that first defender very often.
So many weapons in this offense. They average 419 yards and 35 points per game. Now here's Jackson, feeling a little pressure. Going deep downfield again, and again, nobody home. Johnson was the closest receiver down there, but he was about 5 yards away from that football. McKelty Williams in on the coverage for Northern Illinois. And this is a very good defense for Northern Illinois under coordinator Jeff Knowles. In fact, the best in the MAC in scoring, total D, run D, sacks, tackles for loss. This group has been getting it done.
And one of the things they do so well is before the snap, something's going to look like a picture to the quarterback. The ball gets snapped, and then that picture is going to change, and it forces you to think just an extra second.
Burrowing ahead, it's Patterson again. And there is Kyle Pugh, the middle linebacker, having a great year. Got over 90 tackles on the season. After missing most of last year with a torn bicep, he's going to be one of the guys they're going to lean on heavily tonight. And now here's a third down situation for Buffalo. 42% on the year. That's third best in the MAC.
And this is Sutton Smith time. What's the plan for him offensively? Do you try and double team him? And this is where Northern Illinois can throw some unique coverages at you as well.
Mabry, the tight end, bouncing around in motion. Pressure coming off the edge. Jackson unleashes. Incomplete. Buffalo got a penalty flag. Boy, the coaches, you could see him on that sideline. They were calling for the flag. It was Antoine Walker interfering with Johnson, it appears.
Pass interference. Defense number 26. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Great for the Bulls.
Surprised that they really placed the true freshman Walker on Anthony Johnson one-on-one, and you see that grab of the jersey right there. That's a tall ask for the true freshman to shut down one of the nation's best receivers.
It's one of the problems for Northern Illinois. Staying out of trouble when it comes to penalties. Almost 7 per game. And that one gives Buffalo a first down at the 30-yard line on their opening series. Kevin Marks is in the game now in the backfield, looking to throw. Jackson fires, caught at the 25. And that's Zach Lefebvre, just his 9th catch this year, the backup tight end to Mabry. And they'll get 5.
And I like that out of Jackson because it was your traditional put a receiver low and send someone on the corner high. And could he have tried to force the corner? Sure. But the completion's there to Lefebvre. Take it. You get into 2nd and 4. That's really I want to see him grow really through this game. Be good with first down completions.
Jackson getting a lot of people involved here on this opening series. And now here's Kevin Marks taking his turn. Looking for room on the edge, and there's not a lot. Maybe a yard. Quentin Wynn, the defensive end that splits time over there with Warbeck. He makes the tackle. Yeah, there's a big absence on that NIU defensive front here in the first half. Josh Corcoran, the starting defensive end, is going to miss the first half because of targeting last week in the Western Michigan game. Now 3rd down and 4. He'll take it himself. Jackson diving ahead. He's going to be close to a first down. Maybe a yard short. As Kramer got in there on the stop. Sutton Smith also around the football as he usually is. So now a decision here for Lance Leipold.
And I love this. I love being 4th and short. First drive of the game, you just got off the field on defense. You've got a nice rhythm offensively going. You know, you've got a 245-pound quarterback.
They run it straight ahead, and that's a first down for Kevin Marks. Yeah, they could have gone with the quarterback keeper, but instead they trust the redshirt freshman. And so the MAC Coach of the Year, a small gamble on 4th down, and they pick it up.
Yeah, trust your offensive line. It's actually a really good play by Trayshawn Foster from the safety to come up, but Marks physical enough at contact to fall forward. I love the call from Lance Leipold.
Leipold in his 4th year at Buffalo. He has done a great job with the program. 12th play of the opening series for the Bulls. Jackson has time, throws to the end zone, contact again, and there is a late flag. The official looking for the penalty flag, and finally the back judge throws it. Anthony Johnson drawing the contact again.
Pass interference. Defense number 26. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Second time Antoine Walker has been called for the PI.
You know, a true freshman, eyes in the backfield, playing zone. It's kind of an incidental bump on Anthony Johnson right there. It's hard for those DBs. I'm looking at the quarterback as he's getting ready to throw the ball in zone defense, but I've got to feel my receiver in zone as well. Unfortunate flag for the true freshman.
So Buffalo gets its second break of this drive. Trying to punch it in here in the red zone. They have struggled in the red zone this season. It's Marks again. Second down and goal to go. Antonio Jones Davis, they call him law firm, leads the team with over 100 tackles. A little woozy getting up.
Yeah, that's a great job by the officiating crew right here. You know, it was obvious that Jones Davis took a shot, and the officials did a great job of shutting the play down, making sure he's okay. Let's get him off the field.
Timeout on the field for media.
This is a big loss if he can't continue. He's got 4 double-digit tackle games this year. He's heading to the sideline. We'll step aside.
There's something out there for you and me, and the American road is calling. So what's it gonna be?
Appearance calls, one on third down, one on fourth down, didn't help Northern Illinois. Now we'll see if the Huskies can respond. They're going to start at the 25 in this series. Well, tomorrow is Championship Saturday on ABC. We start with the Red River rematch at noon. Number 14, Texas. Number 5, Oklahoma. Then Memphis taking on number 8, UCF for the American title. And at 8, number 2, Clemson battles Pittsburgh in the ACC. All 3 of these games are on ABC and the app. That should be a great quarterback battle between Oklahoma and Texas.
Yeah, 2 of these guys that, if Sam Ehlinger has a huge afternoon, he might end up getting an invite to New York.
Throwing on first down. Childers has a man, it is caught. Wesley, a 35-yard reception, and again they pick on Tatum Slack in the secondary.
Love the ball placement by Childers, but the patience by Wesley, the swipe of the arm, and then the fade to the sideline is what allows that completion. And now Northern Illinois, who had a pretty good drive early on, into Buffalo territory.
It's a passing game that averages 141 yards per game, 11th in the MAC. Childers, a very good running quarterback, takes it here. They average just 5 yards per attempt, Dan, and explosive plays have been a problem. So to see NIU go deep on first down and come up big, that's a good sign for the Huskies.
Yeah, beautiful. And the thing that's I'm seeing early on from the NIU offense is either get the ball to perimeter or use perimeter motion to get up inside.
They fake the jet sweep to Nettles. It will be Childers again. Nothing there. Third down again coming up.
First time all season, offensive coordinator Mike Yuremovich is on the field. He's always been up in the box. Why? He wants to connect with his quarterback, Childers. He said throughout the season, sometimes not making the best decisions. He needs to be decisive today. And I'll tell you what, guys, I watched them the entire time the offense was on the sideline. Those two are in constant communication.
Yeah, he's still growing as a quarterback. The numbers were not great to start the year, but then you take into account who they played the first third of the year. Iowa, Utah, Florida State, teams like that. And now he's just going to throw it away, and it's fourth down. But a lot of what NIU is going to do tonight, how well they play tonight, is going to depend on number 15.
There's no doubt. If Northern Illinois wants to win this game tonight, they're going to have to throw the ball well. Third down and long, a little pressure off the right side for Childers. I like that decision. Why? Because it's the only one. Don't try to force the ball. You made a decision. You were decisive with it. Throw away. Good play for the young quarterback.
So they're outside of Andrew Gant's field goal range. Matt Ferentz comes on for his second punt. KJ Osborne standing inside the 10. He's Buffalo's best punt returner in their FBS era. He's not going to get a chance to bring this one back. 33-yard punt as Ferentz pins Buffalo deep again. Can they make another long drive? We'll find out in a moment. 7-0 Bulls in the MAC title game in Detroit.
It can seem unreachable at first. The bar too high, shoes too big. You'll take leaps of faith and fall on your face, but you'll get up. Hard work is 50 sprints before breakfast and another 54 breakfast.
Good to see him back out there. From the end zone, Jackson spins one out to the far sideline and hits the tight end, Zach LaFave. And there is Jones Davis escorting him out of bounds. Davis from Vero Beach, Florida. Call him the law firm.
What a name. Good to see him back out on the field. And I'll reference the point again for Tyree Jackson. A completion early. That's something that he hasn't shown a ton on film this year. He's already done it twice tonight.
Here's your 3rd and 1. And they'll run it to Mabry's side of the formation. They'll pick up the first down. You've said it before, Dan. Tyler Mabry, the tight end, so much of the offense runs through him. They work him over to the other side of the formation, and they just follow him for the first down.
First team all-conference. In talking to their coaches and their offensive coordinator, Andy Kotelnicki, what's made him so good? He's totally embraced the role of a blocker, and that's really what allowed him to become the player he has this year.
I think he could play at the next level at some point. And now he's on the right side of the formation, and Patterson runs to the right side and picks up a nice chunk on first down, a gain of 5. This is Buffalo's first game indoors since 2009 when they played in the International Bowl at Rogers Center in Toronto. And we've talked about all their weapons. They've got perfect conditions tonight. Turf, no wind. They played a lot of games in the wind and cold this year. They practiced twice this week in the Bills' indoor facility to get ready for this game. They've come out pretty sharp here tonight. This is Patterson spinning out of a tackle, and he's going to dive close to the first down. It looks like he might have it. Antonio Jones Davis will get the tackle, but Buffalo's going to move the chains.
Great little run by Patterson again, following his center O'Hagan, and Mabry spin off the tackle, falls forward for the first down. Clay, you mentioned practicing at the Bills facility with Lance Leipold and how important that was. They do it because, okay, it's NFL hashes. We got to get used to that on the field and seeing NFL numbers. He wanted his guys to understand the situation they were in and be comfortable. It looks like it's paying off.
Now Jackson, that might have been tipped at the line. Ball is loose. It's be ruled incomplete. It's a little funky.
Forward pass.
That is an incompletion.
Yeah, I got a feeling that Tyree Jackson was going to go launch this ball to Anthony Johnson. And then, at the last second, I don't want to throw it. Now that ball's going forward.
Yeah.
And I actually had a coach to one time say, never underestimate your ability to not throw the football.
Which coach said that?
Greg Olson, who's now the offensive coordinator for the Raiders, recruited me out of high school at Purdue. Great coach. But here's the thing. Do you rather have that or him force the ball in the coverage right there for Tyree Jackson? So fortunate that it's an incompletion, no doubt.
Stopped short. Ethan Byrd, 2nd down and 10. Now he's in trouble. Going to show off his footwork. And the big man can run. Bumbling to midfield. Into plus territory, and he's down at the 47-yard line. He just ran past Sutton Smith, the MAC Defensive Player of the Year, but now there are flags down. Let's see if this 25-yard run is coming back.
Can you imagine having to tackle him in the open field?
Winston Kramer lost his helmet.
Personal foul, number 55, Northern Illinois. Number 55 participated with his helmet off. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down. Number 55 must leave the game for one play.
So the penalties keep piling up for Northern Illinois. This is an unfortunate one for Kramer, the defensive tackle out of Naperville, Illinois.
This is what makes Tyree Jackson how many guys can do that? Move in the pocket, bounce off the conference defensive player of the year and get a 25-yard chunk in the run game. There's just not a lot of people that move around the planet like he does.
The tallest and heaviest starting quarterback in the FBS. And now they've got it at the 33-yard line of Northern Illinois. 1st and 10 for the Bulls. And this time Patterson hitting the backfield. And there's Jones Davis. The tackle for loss. We were talking about Jackson and his ability to run. He had a knee injury last year. It limited his run game the first half of this season. He has been more comfortable in recent games. The last 6 games, 7 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, and don't forget, the MAC is notorious for producing some of these quarterbacks that were big bodies, maybe have been passed up by larger programs, and it looks like Tyree Jackson might be one of the guys following in those footsteps.
Now it's 2nd and long. He's going to throw. Caught by Johnson. He'll turn it upfield and go out of bounds. Cart?
You know, Clay, you mentioned 6'7", tallest quarterback in the FBS. Let me tell you one other thing. He's the tallest player on this field today, regardless of position. I've covered Buffalo now twice. I saw him on the road at Ohio U just a few weeks ago. This guy covers so much ground. I mean, he doesn't look like he's the quickest guy out there, but his strides just eat up yards.
You know, we talked to him about it, and, you know, you thought, all right, what's the biggest advantage to being 6'7"? I thought it was going to be, all right, I can see over the line, my vision. He said leverage and getting out of tackles.
We saw it with Sutton Smith on that scramble.
So now here's your 3rd down and 5, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Buffalo with the lead, looking for more. Pressure coming off the edge, standing clean in the pocket is Jackson. Complete to Johnson. 1st down inside the 15. Gain of 15. 1st down for Buffalo.
I love this from Andy Kotelnicki, the offensive coordinator. They motion Anthony Johnson, get him on the freshman Jalen McKee, and then it's just an easy completion. But you've got your big-time receiver, you motion him over, you get the matchup that you want, and it's just a nice, easy throw from quarterback to receiver.
Boyd Johnson's been active. That's the 7th time he's been targeted. His 3rd catch. First quarter's over. Buffalo on the doorstep when we come back in the MAC title game. Down. Tyree Jackson hits Anthony Johnson in the corner. A 13-yard pass. And it's the 10th receiving touchdown for Anthony Johnson. What a way to start the second quarter.
Singled up in the red zone. Too much size down there. Ball placement by Tyree Jackson. Fantastic. And Anthony Johnson too strong hands-wise.
Kuiper thinks that Johnson could go as high as the 2nd round. And that extra point attempt is no good for Alex McNulty. Extra points have been a real problem for Buffalo. Mitchison struggling kicking extra points, and now McNulty, the true freshman. So it stays 13-0.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Tyree Jackson's looking at this safety, McKelty Williams. Once he drops down into the box, that's telling you I've got one-on-one with the corner outside. Easy for your big-time receiver. If McKelty Williams had stayed back, he's not throwing that ball. But Anthony Johnson, given that free release off the line of scrimmage, but it comes down to Tyree Jackson. Seeing that safety, you're no longer able to go over the top and double my receiver. I'm going to give him his opportunity.
Jackson now 26 passing touchdowns. 2nd most in a single season in school history. Native of Norton Shores, Michigan. It's over on Lake Michigan, western part of the state. He's got friends and family here tonight, putting on a show with the rest of the Bulls. Back-to-back 94-yard scoring drives for the Bulls. And NIU is going to call for the fair catch. That's Coca Sulis. And the Huskies will come out to the 25. You can stream college football all season long on ESPN+. So start your free trial today by downloading the ESPN app or visiting ESPNplus.com. Great content there, and you can start your free trial tonight with a download. Great MAC basketball content. men's and women's, for 175 games.
We've used that a lot this year, the ESPN Plus app, because being on the road, travel, you want to catch games here and there. It's important for us and for everybody to be able to have that access.
There's DJ Brown, the veteran receiver. Leads the club in catches, also carries the ball quite a bit. Joey Banks on the stop. We were talking with John Steinbrecher last night at dinner. Very proud of this league. Football, of course, but the basketball that's just getting into full swing now, they're going to have a great winter. 2nd down and 6. Out of the pocket, Childers looking downfield. He is having a hard time getting this offense on track. He takes a hard hit near the sideline. That's number 41, Chuck Harris, a big defensive end.
No one getting open downfield for Childers. He's a competitive guy, so he's trying to make a play. I'd love to see him throw the ball away. It made him be the difference at 3 or 4 yards. But those 3 or 4 yards are huge when you get down to 3rd and 12.
8th tackle for loss for Chuck Harris. He leads the team in that category. He's a Detroit native. Here's DJ Brown on the short pass. Turns it upfield. He's got a 1st down and more as he gets across the 40 and out at the 42-yard line. A guy that has been around a long time in this league. He played in the 2015 MAC title game, and he'll move the chains for the Huskies.
It's just a bad angle by Jordan Collier for the Buffalo defense. Easy completion to DJ Brown. He kind of out-leverages Collier with the bad angle. No one there for the tackle, so a short completion is a huge 3rd down conversion for NIU.
Senior from North Little Rock with a gain of 17. Now here's Harbison on the run. The Buffalo defense are going to rotate 10 guys up front, try and stay fresh and force this offense into passing situations. So far they've been able to do that. They stay on the ground with Harbison, and now here comes another 3rd down and 4, Dan, as we take a look at your impact players.
Well, for Northern Illinois, it's got to be Juwan Wesley and Spencer Tears. Young quarterback. You're going to get a lot of one-on-one coverage. We've seen 2 drops from these guys tonight. Got to be better. Khalil Hodge for Buffalo continuing to be a tackling machine against the run game. And then Chuck Harris, the defensive end. When Northern Illinois decides to throw the football, you've got to be incredibly disruptive.
Harris is wearing the special number 41 tonight. It's a number of honor at Buffalo. Solomon Jackson wore that number. He passed away in February of 2016. Harris wearing it for the 2nd time this year. 3rd down and 4. Childers feeling the heat. Gets hit, steps up, and he won't get the 1st down. Dropped at the 49 of Buffalo. Miles Nicholas, the senior from Rochester, making the play, gets some help from Brandon, and now a decision for Rod Carey.
Well, down 14-0, I know it's early, but I got to assume that he's going to go for this. You've run the ball somewhat well, 13-0, excuse me. Down 2 scores, but you run the ball somewhat well. You got a big back in Harbison, hand it to him.
Harbison 5'11", 227. He's in the backfield. He gets it. Burrows straight ahead, and he's going to have the 1st down. Trey Harbison left the Virginia program when Mike London was fired, lands in DeKalb. His weight room habits are ridiculous. Look at these numbers. A 550 squat, a 450 bench, a 350 clean. And we've seen the weight room intensity translate to his play on the field.
We just saw it there.
Yeah.
That's a weight room run right there.
Man open over the seam. It's Brinkman. Mitchell Brinkman, their best pass-catching tight end, finally feeling healthy. Gets 23, and now Northern Illinois is inside the 25. They're going to go with a little tempo. Childers fakes the pass. He's going to run it straight ahead. Takes a pop at the 20.
You know, with NIU right now in this offense, Clay, this is what they're doing. They're trying to give the linebackers, Hodge and Patterson and Collier, things that they're looking at on the perimeter and hitting them with quick pop passes or quarterback runs inside.
2nd and 7, Jones wrapped up. The redshirt junior having the best season of his career. Another 3rd down coming up now for Northern Illinois. It's Taylor Riggins on the tackle, the UMass transfer. Boy, Northern Illinois, Dan, they really need something to go positive on this series. If they come up empty, it'd be deflating.
Yeah, and the big thing for Childers right now, no sacks. Motion over DJ Brown. You've got one-on-one on both outside receivers. Who do you like the matchup most? I got to imagine it's Tears at the bottom.
Looking to the right. Throw is low. Coming back for the ball. Making the catch. It is Tears. There's your guide, man. That's a pickup of 8. Big first down for Northern Illinois.
Yeah. I like the fact that they got Tears in one-on-one coverage. Childers throws the ball on time, in rhythm. Great accurate throw where only Tears can go catch it. And those are 2 big back-to-back third down conversions for NIU's offense.
First catch for Tears, having a great second half. 25 catches in the last 7 games to the end zone. What a grab by Tears! Oh my, a one-handed snatch for the touchdown. Right over the top of a pre-Washington. Good touch by Childers and getting some help from the junior from Chicago.
One-hander. Friday night Maction. How about that 2-play sequence? Third down conversion, you run a little comeback. A little fade down in the red zone. Throw it up for your playmaker, Tears. Tears a joy, Clay. After that catch, bro.
And the Cats a 12-play, 75-yard drive. Gantz with the extra point. Big 4th down conversion on the drive. Tears with his 3rd TD catch.
I love the holidays because it's the time of the year when the whole family gets together. Oh boy.
Lathered up.
This is fantastic players. 4th in the country in sacks and 6th in tackles for loss. Taking a little break right now. He's going to need energy in this 4th quarter for this game.
A lot of time to throw on first down for Jackson. We've seen him airmail a few here tonight. That's incomplete intended for Johnson.
You know, gentlemen, I had an opportunity to spend some time with Sutton Smith yesterday, and, you know, he mentioned he's seen it all. Every scheme in the book, the doubles coming from all different variations, and every team has had a year now to prepare for him because this is only his 2nd full year playing defense, but he reminded me he's had a year to prepare for the opposition. So this kid is always thinking, he's always countering, Dan.
Yeah, Dan, do you think Josh Corcoran not being in here in the first half is hurting him too? More attention is able to be put on him? Kevin Marks with the run, that's close to a first down.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Corcoran's such a good player. The thing that I love about Sutton Smith is when you ask him, where are you with, okay, talent versus just a try-hard guy? He said, I don't care. All I want is when we get done playing an offensive tackle knows he had a strap up his chin strap and he was ready for a ride. And that's the kind of guy he is, incredibly comfortable in his own skin.
Marks straight ahead. And that's going to be a first down for Buffalo. They keep the drive going as you look at Sutton Smith out of St. Charles, Missouri. We know that teams have had a real tough time blocking him one-on-one, but because Corcoran is out here in the first half, there's no doubt Buffalo's been able to dedicate 1, 2, 3 guys, I'm sure, at times on Smith.
And it's the way they're doing their double teams. But sometimes it's with the guard and the tackle. Then it's the tackle and the tight end. Then it's a tackle in the back. It's multi-dimensional how you go about double teaming him right now.
First down pass. It is Tyler Mabry, the tight end. And Lance Leipold loves using his tight ends. That catch gets it inside the 45-yard line. Second down and 3.
This is one of the best offensive lines in the country, 3rd in giving up sacks in America. And that's what allows Tyree Jackson to look to his right and then come back all the way to his left. Is they're keeping him clean right now. And it's been huge for him being able to get through some progressions.
Back to the ground and Kevin Marks. First down and more. Inside the 35 and out at the 31. Gain of 14. Trayshawn Foster making the tackle, but with about 7 minutes to go in the half, here comes Buffalo again knocking on the door.
Well, there's another example of why Mabry's so good. Starts on the right, wraps all the way back around the left, kicks out Williams, and then he's such a multi-dimensional threat. You want him to block head on, he can do that. Cross the formation and kick out, he can do that.
Marks to the right, and Jackson has 9 carries, 43 yards, and a touchdown. Here's another run, and he's down at the 26. The two freshmen, Patterson and Marks, coming into the game over 1,600 yards and 23 touchdowns. That is an unbelievable contribution from a couple of guys that coming into the year, you just didn't know exactly what you were going to get. They had an established leader in the rushing game in Emmanuel Reed, but he's had to take a back seat because these two rookies have just taken over.
I think the great thing about them is they complement each other so well. Marks is a little bit more of the home run, vertical, explosive guy, and we've touched on Jarrett Patterson, the vision, the sudden change, the start-to-stop ta-ta guy that they utilize both different ways.
I like that. Ta-ta. We're going to talk with Khalil Mack, former Buffalo Bull, on the other side of this break. Under 6 to go before half. Buffalo in front 13-7.
There's something out there for you and me.
Graduated 5 years ago, currently with the Chicago Bears. And your brother Ladarius is running around the field too, so I know this is fun for you. What are your fondest memories playing at Buffalo?
Oh man, it's so many, man. Especially after getting those wins on Saturday nights and going up to Elmo's and getting a chance to eat some wings and chill out with your homies after the game. It was always fun, man.
What was your favorite type of wings up there?
Oh man, I always go with the medium Cajun joints. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's me.
You know, this is a conference that kind of flies under the radar, but has some outstanding players. How did playing in the MAC prepare you for the NFL?
It was a constant grind. Understanding that everybody on that field knew they were underdog. Like you said, they scored right there. Another score. They put it up two touchdowns right there.
Yeah, we got a touchdown here. We're gonna let the boys.
Yeah.
We're gonna let the boys take it up in the booth, but I'll come back to you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Khalil is going to like this. Anthony Johnson with the touchdown grab. As Tyree Jackson continues to have a great first half, running the football, throwing the football, capping another scoring drive with a pretty pass to his favorite receiver.
I can't be more impressed with the ball placement tonight on some of these fade routes by Tyree Jackson to Anthony Johnson. They've been absolutely perfect. And he continues to get one-on-one with the freshman, and he continues to win.
Second touchdown catch for Anthony Johnson. They're going to go for 2. Jackson throws to the back of the end zone. This one's broken up as he was looking for the tight end that time, LaFave. And it has been an impressive offensive show for an offense that has so many weapons. Tyree Jackson getting a lot of guys involved, including Anthony Johnson. Now 11 touchdown catches on the year. His second tonight. We'll talk with Khalil more after this.
Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready?
NIU will start this series at the 25 as we go back down to Carter.
We're back. Khalil, you're good luck, man. I ask you one question. Anthony Johnson's in the end zone.
He took it to the crib.
Yeah, he did. He took it to the crib. Your younger brother, Ladarius, is on this team. What's the advice you give him from a football perspective?
Gotta roll with the punches, man. Can't get too high, can't get too low. Gotta stay focused, stay grinding. There's always somebody out there trying to work harder than you know what I mean? And so your job is to outwork them because talent, you know what I mean, only lasts so long. Hard work and grinding, that's going to last your lifetime.
Well, you're a great role model in that regard. This is a program, most wins they've ever had in program history, Buffalo, this year.
Yeah.
What do you feel with Lance Leipold this ceiling could be?
I mean, this is very impressive for me. Like you said, you really ain't been seeing this, especially like a 9-win season. It's very impressive and something that is looking bright on the future, from the future aspect. And so, just something that you want to continue to see, especially from your alumni program.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm a New York guy, so take it easy on my Giants this weekend, would you?
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, the Bears have the Giants this weekend. I'll tell you what, faster, more athletic are the Buffalo Bulls, especially defensively. But Lance Leipold told us, I'm trying to recruit guys that remind us all of Khalil Mack here in Buffalo. They're hard to find.
Yeah, there's
however.
not many defensive player of the years walking around. He's an incredible player. He's totally transformed the Chicago Bears.
Bears beating the Lions here in Detroit on Thanksgiving Day last week. Now Childers in trouble on third down, and he is going to be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed the 35, didn't get there. And there's that Buffalo defense swarming. Gaddafi right, getting to the tackle. And another fourth down situation here for NIU, and they're not running the punter out there. What do you think of this move by Rod Carey?
Rod Carey obviously feeling the pressure from the Buffalo offense. Maybe try to jump him off sides, but rely on Harbison, 225-pound plus back.
They are going to run it, and it is Harbison. Boy, that is a lot of trust in your offensive unit, specifically your sophomore running back, to go for it on 4th down and 1 at your 34-yard line.
And it's behind a second. When you're this big as a back, I love how he gets his pads low. No dancing. Don't go side to side. Get downhill and get your first down.
The pass here on 1st down. Childers has struggled throwing the football here tonight. He will end up running and turning something out of that situation. That's a gain of 6. The offensive line has been pretty good for NIU this year, specifically their left tackle, Max Sharping, 56 consecutive starts now for Sharping. And there's Harbison with another 1st down. They've used a lot of different line combinations. One of the constants has been Sharping.
Given up 1 sack in 3 years, Clegg. I mean, that is remarkable. And you see they're starting to run behind this left side on early downs because they trust Sharping so much to move that line of scrimmage.
He has a Senior Bowl invite. He told us yesterday he's going to take him up on it. He might have an NFL future. And even if that doesn't work out, he is a smart cat. Masters in kinesiology. And he's one of the 13 finalists for the Campbell Trophy, which is considered the academic Heisman.
Yeah, he's a special player, special young man as well. Time and talking with him.
Childers on the key. Great fake, and he's inside the 20, down at the 16-yard line. A run of 34 for Marcus Childers.
This is really where Childers is at his best. He's played running back as a kid, and he loves to carry the ball. Great block by Sharping. And then Childers, you're starting to see him get a little bit more settled, running around, starting to sweat a little bit, and tempo being utilized for NIU, helping their offense right now.
3 receivers to the right. Childers rolling to the right, and he'll throw it to the 10-yard line where it's caught by Tears, and he'll jump out of bounds. Childers, the MAC Freshman of the Year last year, and he beat Buffalo in his first career start at quarterback. That was week 6. He ended up running for 79 and a touchdown in that game. He passed for 224 and a touchdown. And it was a 14-13 game. They were hoping for low scoring here, too. That ball is juggled and caught. Touchdown. Another great catch for Spencer Tears, but there are flags down. This one might be coming back.
Holding. Offense number 56. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 2nd down.
It's on the tackle, Ryan Roberts. And again, penalties just killing Northern Illinois.
Wipes away not only a touchdown, but a ridiculous catch by Tears again. Love the little play fake from Childers, and he just sees Tears kind of wrapping inside. Just got beat by Miles Nicholas in that tug. An easy call for the ref.
He's actually lined up at the left guard spot on that play. Now Childers going to the end zone on 2nd and long. Incomplete. Here's the catch by Tears. He's had a couple of great catches here tonight. One counted for a touchdown. This one will not count.
He consciously tips that back to himself, knowing it's behind me. I'm going to tip it to myself. That's the second ridiculous catch we've seen out of Tears tonight. If I'm a quarterback, all right, it seems like you're feeling it. I'm going to make sure I continue to feed you.
4 penalties against Northern Illinois now. 55 yards of mistakes. 3rd and 15. Childers, low throw, incomplete. Wanted Brown. And so now 4th down. And Andrew Gantz in the field goal unit will trot out. Andrew Gantz, grad transfer from Cincinnati. And you can see Rod Carey on the NIU sideline, not happy. Lack of execution on that series. 10 or 15 with a long of 49. And it is good. 39-yard field goal makes it a 9-point game. With a minute 42 to go before half in the Marathon MAC championship game.
At Ace, the best brands make the best gifts.
Right now at Ace, get free assembly and delivery on any grill $3.99 and up from brands like Weber, Traeger, and more.
Just like Santa, our elves build it and a guy in red delivers it.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
That gift will never leave the box. And this will never go back in.
Rated everyone.